What's going on, everybody? Um, I'm just gonna start filming videos and have no shame about it. I notice that sometimes I talk myself out of doing things because I'm scared of judgment, or I'm scared that it's not gonna garner any results. But in reality, I don't care anymore. Like it's part of being stoic, right? Stoicism for me, I know I'm not following it in technicality, but for me, it's just caring less about results and doing what I want to do. Because a lot of times we don't do what we want to do because we want results and we want them fast. People are impatient. It's natural for this generation and for the last probably 100 years of, of generations, if that makes any sense. Just people born within the 1900s and on. And really, it's not even that. I would say it's more of a recent thing. For some reason, social media and technology has made us feel like we have to have results fast, and we're not doing well because we compare ourselves to other people online, or we're not doing well because there's always the people out there who just know it all, man. Like, there's always a know-it-all. There's always someone on social media who will argue in comments, and this is the toxicity of social media, right? You'll get into these debates, and at the end of the day, what it really does is it just wastes both parties' times. Because these are opinions that we're debating at this point. We're not even debating technical facts. We're debating about memes and opinions and movies and music, and it's all entertainment media bullshit, man. It has nothing to do with our regular day. We move on, we get off social media, we've just finished debating over 30 minutes of bullshit, you know? And I do it myself, and I'm still using social media, and I'm still kind of addicted to social media in a sense that it's one of the first things I do when I wake up. I get on Facebook, or I get on Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. I mean, all of those things are like, I literally check all of them. YouTube is kind of a big one, though. YouTube I use in a educational sense, but I also use it in a sense that, like, I'm using it for entertainment. I'm using it to inform myself on various things. I'm watching a lot of Elisha Long, my bad, Elisha Long, and he's one of the big no-fap channels, you know. And yes, I'm smoking a cigarette, so just try not to cringe at that. Like, I am addicted to nicotine still, I am addicted to caffeine still, I am addicted to sugar, I am addicted to my technology and social media, and I'm barely on no-fap. I just I'm still in all these habits, but I'm very aware, you know. A lot of people won't admit it. But for me, the thing about smoking is it's a big stress reliever, man. It really does. It gives you a feeling of comfort, if that makes any sense. Like, when you smoke, you're kind of just smoking away your problems. That's how I view it. Had a long day, stressful day, smoke. I just woke up. I'm not really feeling that great. Smoke. It's a silly habit. It's something I'll probably never put down. I've kind of decided that, and the reason I'll probably never put it down is because if I don't have a vice that is for some reason detrimental, I find myself becoming obsessed with, oh, I need to work out at least an hour today, and I need to drink water only, and I try to be a perfectionist, and that doesn't work for me because I try to be a perfectionist, and then what do you know, all these weird habits, these water only, which isn't weird, but all these great habits, actually, that I've picked up, I'll relapse on them, because I realize that, holy shit, I'm changing too much at once. Right now, I just want to focus on no fat, and then I probably want to focus on water only, and then the nicotine and the unhealthy eating will probably be the last step to my just full recovery, I would say. It is a recovery, it really is, because we are addicted to these things, and people want to deny it. But in reality, we really are addicted to our vices. We do the same things over and over again, whether it be every weekend, every time we have a day off, every time we're relaxing, we do the same exact shit. And it's insane. This is almost like a cringe video, you know? It's like, look at me smoking, talking about bad habits. It's hilarious. It's ironic. But one thing at a time, right? I can only do one thing at a time. That's how I work. I'm not one of those people. I can't just transform myself within a couple of weeks. It's going to take a lot of time. And like I said, certain things, I'm arrogant, I'm stubborn, and I'll never give up on them. And I'll never change it. Like, for example, my spending habits. I'm in a job program. It's called Job Corps. And what it is basically is a job training program, and you live on campus, and it's pretty cool. A lot of shit rules that are really stupid. They kind of treat you like children, mainly because they allow minors, 16 and up, 16 to 24. And when you hang out with these minors, and you do hang out with minors, you can't. There's so many young people. There's if you don't hang out with a minor, you're probably going to be hanging out alone. There's not. It's mostly like 16, 17, 18-year-olds. That's kind of the majority of the kids there, and then there's some older kids, and then there's the 20, 21-year-old. That's the middle, and then 21 and up it's kind of a select few people. But when you hang out with these young people, they start to rub off on you, whether you want it to or not. I'm not just going to sit in my room and be alone all day. That's a very toxic thing to do, regardless. I'm going to hang out with everyone. I've noticed that one of my best habits I've done, and what people should start doing, I'd recommend this to anyone listening. If there's anyone listening, I don't care. Introduce yourself to people. If you've never seen someone, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be a random person. If, say, you awkwardly bump into somebody or something, go ahead and just, hey, my name's Chance, or whatever your name is. Hey, how are you doing? Just basic. What's your name? What do you do for a career? Or what are you here for? That's what job or a lot of people say. What's your trade? What's your goals? And it's a very healthy conversation. It's a very healthy social interaction. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm pretty sure my phone will only allow me to film for about 8 minutes. I have a kind of shit phone with not a lot of storage. But I'm going to keep doing these videos, and I'm going to keep pushing myself. This is so uncomfortable for me. I'm not used to doing things like this. But I'm going to keep doing it. That's exactly why I'm going to keep doing it, because it's uncomfortable. And the reason I'm literally smoking during this video is because sometimes I find myself chain smoking. That's a big one. I get up, like I just woke up, and I'm having a cigarette. And then I'm going to get out of the shower, have a cup of coffee, have another cigarette. And then I'm going to go out, and I'm going to probably have another cigarette. And it's like once an hour, it's a pack a day. It's once an hour. So I'm past the point of people tell me I shouldn't smoke. It gets old, One thing I don't do is I don't judge people. I don't care if you're on fucking hard drugs. I don't walk up to somebody and say, hey man, you shouldn't do that. No. We're not here to judge people and tell people what to do. So, let's just get that straight. People who walk up to other people, or people who go online and try to, oh man, you're fucking up, you're doing this, this is stupid. You really shouldn't do that, because not only are you making the other person feel bad, which maybe we should constructively criticize people, but there's a difference between constructive criticism, like maybe mentioning, hey man, why did you start smoking, and do you plan on quitting, or is it something you like to do? That's kind of how you want to approach it. You don't want to approach it as the health geek. Oh man, why are you smoking? It's such a stupid habit, man. You're wasting your time. Blah da 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 da. Everyone's always a health geek, and it's extremely hypocritical because everyone has a negative habit. There's no one in the world that is perfect. So we can't expect other people to live up to these weird expectations that we place. We kind of just have to go with it. Like, okay, you got your vice, I got mine, For me, I thought smoking cigarettes was fucking stupid. And then what do you know? I started doing it. When I turned about 19 years old, I had a cigar. And then I started smoking cigars at least once a week. And then next thing you know, I'm smoking a cigar a day. And then to save money, basically, I'm smoking 2-3 cigars a day. I may as well smoke a pack of cigarettes, right? So, it's a buildup. These negative things that we do, it gets worse and worse if we don't address it. My caffeine addiction, I was drinking a 2-liter of soda a day. Didn't matter what it was. That's the thing. I was drinking stuff that I didn't even like because I just was like, oh, caffeine and sugar, I'm going to need that, And quite literally, there were some days where I didn't need it to function. I needed something to function. Like, even right now, I just woke up and I haven't had my cup of coffee. I'm pretty tired, man. I'm at that point. I'm not really functioning great without caffeine. And when I don't have caffeine or nicotine, I'm irritable. That's one of the huge negative side effects is you're so irritable, you're so annoyed, and you just don't understand, how detrimental you are to yourself until you realize until you don't have the thing that you use every day, the drug, the substance, the habit, the weird habit. If you can't do those things, you'll notice, wow, I'm kind of relying on this to function. So that's just some thoughts. It's 10 minutes in the video. I'm kind of just ranting. These are going to be rant videos that are going to be weird. It's the beginning of my new start to my channel. I was a gaming channel for a minute. No success garnered, and I think it was because I wasn't really consistent with the schedule. So from now on, I'm just going to upload like one video a day. And if I skip a couple days here and there, I'm not going to stress myself. I'm just doing this for fun and to open my mind and to explore different themes. I think my next video, I'm going to go ahead and talk about like spirituality and fasting and meditation and the basic religion talk. And you know, everyone talks like this on YouTube now. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of a trend. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I'm a writer. I usually am way too anxious or scared to get on camera, but again, I'm kind of going into fuck it mode. Like, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to limit myself anymore, and I'm not going to continue to be scared to do something. If I want to do something, do it. You know? So that's it, guys. If there's anyone watching this, just leave me a comment. Leave me some feedback. I don't really care about ratings, likes, views. I really don't care. I much prefer comments and interaction. So if you're seeing this, just leave a comment. And thanks for watching, guys, honestly. I know that eventually some of these videos will get some views and I'll be able to interact with people. So thanks for checking me out. My Facebook is Chancellor Dunn, ChancellorDunn, and my Instagram is Chancellor Dunn Writes, or Chancellor Dunn Journal, sorry. And then my Snapchat is Chancellor Dunn Writes or Chancellor Dunn Journal or Chance Dunn 69, whatever, however you want to go about it. Thanks for checking this out, guys. And one last thing before I wrap it up. Evaluate yourself every day. At the end of the day, I evaluate the decisions I made, the interactions I had, the things I said, and I start to question myself. I'm like, wow, I'm really doing these things. I'm really not even acting like myself. Like, I'm blending in so well right now. This is not a good thing. You don't want to blend in. It's natural for us to just get comfortable and try to blend in with people around us. You gotta stop doing that, man. You gotta really start being yourself and having absolutely no shame. And even if you're, say, politically incorrect, as long as you're not a racist piece of shit, or as long as you're not ridiculously ignorant, you can kind of just be yourself, and you'll notice that people will actually like that more. And you'll also notice you're gonna piss people off. So you can't do this expecting 100% positive results. You're gonna have negative interactions. You're going to have people that literally will walk up to you and roast you or shame you. And I say roast a lot because that's a job poor thing. This program I'm in, it's a lot of young people. A lot of young people are pretty, they're just not aware yet. They're not old enough, mature yet, So they'll walk up to you and, what's up, goofy, what up, or you'll talk to them and they'll kind of judge you and laugh at you, and you got to stop caring. It happens every day. I get judged every day. People laugh at me every day. I don't care. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing when you finally realize, holy shit, I'm in control. This interaction is one interaction out of the hundreds of thousands I'll have in my life. So, is it really that big a deal? No. Do what you want to do. Fucking man the fuck up. Do what you want to do. If you want to do something, stick to it. Don't let something sway you. Right now,